when I start to look beyond, the metrics and the analytics and everything, the hard numbers, I guess, and start to internalize what I feel when I make YouTube videos. What is my motivation? Why do I want to do this? And if you are sitting there and thinking that you want to start a channel, but you haven't, or you have a channel, but it's a secret, maybe I hope this will help you to think about YouTube in another way. Let's just get into it. The first thing that I thought about YouTube has really helped me with is taking time to reflect and really reflect on all aspects of my life, both what I'm doing on YouTube, what do I want to do, what content do I want to create, but also like what direction do I want my life to take? What's my message? What do I want to say? I mean, I don't live any extraordinary life. At least I don't think so. I mean, it's always hard to think of your own life maybe as extraordinary, but I mean, I don't live like off-grid, very remote, or a very like luxurious life with lots of material things. I don't fly my own plane or exercise extensively, or I'm just a regular person sitting here talking to you. And that's like, what is it that I want to say? I can't just say, hello, I'm a regular person, do you want to watch this video? Because you don't, do you? And taking the time to reflect on what is it that you want to say, what is it that you want to put out into the world, no matter how you view it, you put out, when you meet people, you put out, your energy and your mood, and you can either make or maybe even break someone's day. It's like, which one do you want to be? Also, of course, starting a YouTube channel or starting a new endeavor in any way, like with me, with this whole purpose with this channel that I'm gonna get to later, is learning new skills and developing new skills. This is something that I really enjoy, like inherently. Oh my god, my dog is sleepy. So he's like, oh. He's so cute, he's an old guy now. Anyway, if you don't enjoy to learn things and, give up as soon as you don't know how to do something, I think you're gonna struggle a lot with, not just with YouTube, but with anything, really. I think it's better, I try to have like this mindset of how hard can it be, people are doing it, so I should be able to do it too. And with this YouTube journey that I have set out on, and maybe you're gonna set out on as well, you're gonna have to learn a whole lot of new skills. For me, it's included packaging, which has been really difficult to me. And I've been taking a lot of help, like from my friends, and watching, again, YouTube channels, and learning how to do it. And I'm still working on it. I'm still trying so hard. And, the editing and writing, writing out like a script and figuring out in that script, when you write out, this is the video that I want to make, to be able to pick out, these are the things that are interesting. And like this is how I want to formulate, this is how I want to say the thing that I want to say. I find it way easier since I'm a marketer, it's been way easier for me to do that when I'm, from an outside perspective, when I'm looking at other people. But when I'm trying to do it for myself, it's just way, way harder. And then, of course, the platforms. The platform are developing all the time and coming new features and like new AI, for example, especially like with all the AI stuff, it's coming so many tools and help and navigating the landscape of AI and yeah, it's just a lot. And if you are not used to looking at, analytics by any means, it can be really overwhelming to get into the YouTube studio and look at, all the watch time and the click-throughs and the, just all the terminology about it. So it's really, really learning a new skills, both from a creative content making perspective, like with the filming and light, editing, and to the packaging, the story, what do you want to say, to the technical parts. Not only that, I also feel like I'm learning about people, about other people. Like you guys, when you comment on my videos and tell me stories, when I ask you to tell me something about a topic that I've been talking about, it just warms my heart so much. And I know it can sound so cheesy and like everybody says it, but it's really true. If you already have a channel or some kind of social media presence and someone takes the time out of their day to write you a comment and tell you something from their life or something they have experienced, you really do feel that, like in your soul, in your heart. You really do. And I appreciate so much every single one of you that are watching my videos and subscribing and commenting and like engaging. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional, but it's so nice. I mean, I'm learning. You get to learn about people's lives and their experiences, both that are maybe in the same or like situation that you are in, or even people coming... Phone. Shut up, phone. Yeah, but also people that are not in the same situation as you, or maybe they don't have the same worldview or anything like that. Just learning so much, and both about yourself and about other people. And that is so valuable in life. And all of these reasons that can sound like so profound and so nice, and you're gonna learn new things, you're gonna learn about people, and it sounds so high and mighty to me, but really it will also be a struggle. I mean, if you're anything like me, you will struggle you will feel dumb, especially if you're not used to like talking to camera and filming yourself and maybe walking around like outside with people filming yourself. I mean, I still feel so dumb when I'm like walking around filming myself and talking to the camera. Because yeah, it's just I wonder if I'm ever gonna get over it. But yeah, you will find it hard, and you will find so many like reasons not to do it. Like, yeah, you'll feel dumb, or you don't have the time, or you don't have the skill, or maybe you think, oh, I'm too ugly. No, you're not. Really being on camera and getting used to, I used to hate to hear my voice, and I still do when I'm editing. I like really want to be alone in the house so no one can hear me, which is so crazy because then I put it out on the internet. The double standard is just, the brain just brains and does its thing. Sometimes it's really confusing. And you will question your entire existence when you put out a video that you believe is at least sort of good, and it gets like 32 views. I mean, that shakes you because you thought it was good. And obviously it's not. Or you will get like mean comment, one mean comment, or maybe two. It doesn't matter if you have 100 nice comments. When you get the mean ones, you will take them to heart and they will crush your soul initially. Or break your heart. And that is, I don't think I could, so many people have told me before that, you will get, some people will just be mean. It's not even constructive criticism. They're just mean. Plain mean. And people have told me this before, and yet when I get the first ones, I'm like, I just mow it over and over. What did I say? How could I have done it differently? Did I? How could I? And and I take it upon myself that I in some way need to change or something. But yeah, it will be hard. It's hard when people are mean on the internet, even if it's strangers. But I try to distance myself from it, and as long as it's not constructive criticism, if it's just like, oh, you look dumb or that's stupid, well then that's their prerogative. I mean, if you think what I say is dumb, you don't have to watch, do you? You can just leave and watch something else. And if the 32 views don't make you question your whole existence, maybe it will when you get maybe 10,000 views on a video and you think, yay, I'm actually onto something here. I'm starting to get this YouTube thing. And then the next video gets 82. I have found it so profoundly important, and I'm still working on this, that you need to have like a direction, or need to, but it will help you so much when this roller coaster starts going, that you have a foundation, like a direction, that you are rooted in something. Like, what do you want to say? What kind of content do you want to make, and can you make? What possibilities do you have? So that when the roller coaster starts, you can stay firm in what you want to say. Because otherwise I've found it that, it just throws me here and there, both emotionally and like with my content, and everything gets scattered. And, just try to not let the roller coaster take charge of the steering wheel where you're going. So, is YouTube really changing my life with less than 2,000 subscribers and even less watch time? I mean, it's so easy to focus on the subscriber count, because that's something that you guys as viewers, you can see how many subscribers I have. But really, if you want to get monetized, and I really, really do, yes, I admit it's a dream, and it feels like it's kind of, a shallow goal, but it's clear and measurable. But the watch time is something that you guys cannot see, and you can be like, oh, but she has more than 1,000 subscribers. Well, yeah, but my channel is many years old, and I've been doing it on and off for years, and my watch time hours are not great. I confess to it right now, right here, to you. And that can really be soul crushing if you don't have the direction and clarity in what you want to say and what you want to do. And I'm getting there. I'm working on it so hard, and have been this has been something like working on my vision board for 2025. I've also included, what do I want to say? What's my mission with this channel? What do I want to inspire you to do? And what am I striving to do, so maybe that can inspire you, and so on. And another thing that I really want to make happen in 2025 and going forward is, be able to make content and posts and everything, to be able to create a community, a active and living community where we can share our experiences and thoughts, and maybe if we are struggling, we can help each other out to be able to live a wilder life, no matter what wilder really means to you. I mean, it doesn't mean that you're going on this big, buying an expensive overlanding rig and going to Antarctica. It doesn't have to be that. Rewilding your life, it can be just, I'm outside, I'm getting a dose of nature in my life every single day. If you don't do that already, I mean, the levels of wilderness of wildness that you want in your life really depends on you. And it would be so nice to have like a Rewilding community here on YouTube or Patreon or something that can inspire each other and help each other out. Because I really think that living a wilder life will make us happier, healthier, more joyful, more energetic. I know it does that for me, and so I want to inspire you guys too. If you want to come along on the Rewilding Your Life journey, take a look at some of these videos.